What are you doing? What on earth are you doing?
What do you mean?
What is that cloth cap there for?
Well, it's for the money, isn't it?
Money? What money? I mean, what are you doing?
I'm busking, aren't I?
Busking? Busking? You're busking? What do you mean you're busking?
I play the mouth organ and people pay me money.
Money? They give you money for playing the mouth organ? People give you money for playing like that? They actually give you the money, they pay you?
Some people do, no harm in that.
No harm in that? No harm in that, he said. People are prepared to give you money for standing on a pavement and blowing through spittle. It's unbelievable.
Look, if you don't like it, you don't have to listen or give me anything.
Don't like it? How could I like it? It's revolting. It's the most disgusting and pathetic noise I've ever heard. And people give you money for it.
Well, it's a kindness as well, isn't it? They're just being kind.
Just being kind?
Well,
But surely if they were just being kind, they'd put a bullet through your head, wouldn't they? That's what I'd call being kind, put you out of your misery.
well, I'm not that miserable. I quite enjoy it. People are nice to me.
Not miserable? Not miserable? How can you not be miserable? Look at you. Your clothes are rags. You smell disgusting. How can you be anything other than miserable?
You're very insulting, you know.
Yes, of course I know. Do you think I wasn't aware of the fact? Of course I'm insulting. I'm very insulting indeed. Especially to smelly, squalid, poor people who play the harmonica badly.
We share the planet, so why can't you let me be?
Share the same planet? What are you saying, share the same planet? The planet I inhabit is full of restaurants, fast cars, high-level finance, holidays in Barbados and fine wine. Your planet is full of bottles of meth, howling harmonicas, smelliness and grimy douse houses. It's not the same planet at all. How dare you suggest that it's the same planet?
You may not think it's the same planet, but they are. You couldn't have one without the other.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Couldn't have one without the other. What are you talking about? Are you saying I depend on you?
Of course you do. All your wealth is entirely propped up on the rotting hulk of my poverty. And one day it will give way and you'll come crashing down with it.
Rotting hulk? Have you gone mad? Is this communist talk? Are you a communist? Do you want me to call a policeman?
Well, it's not a crime to be a communist. Anyway, I'm not.
Not a crime? Not a crime? Have you gone howling mad? Not a crime. This is 1988. Of course it's a crime. Communists are the enemies of democracy. They are criminals.
Well, what's so good about democracy?
What's so good about democracy? What's so good? What's so good about democracy, he asks. It's freedom of speech and thought and belief. And that's what's so good about it. You degraded heap of smelliness. Now get out of my way before I set fire to you. Get a job. Clean yourself up. It's demeaning to have a pile of litter playing a harmonica at one.
Well, wait just a minute.
Wait for what?
You see that?
See what? See what? Have you... What have you done with your beard? What is the matter with you? Have you gone mad? See what?
You don't recognize me, do you?
Recognize? You know I don't recognize you. Of course I don't recognize you. Why should I?
Do you ever watch a television program called On the Streets with Bibi?
On the Streets with Billy? Oh, the one with the hidden camera, you mean? Oh no, oh God. You're not proper Bibi, are you?
No, but I might have been. I want to play the Stephen parts.
Help you, Chuck.
Oh, well, dear, I don't know as if you can help. Have you got any get well cards?
Dozens we've got.
Aye, well, that's all high and dandy, but have you got one? You see, it's my daughter's 21st Friday week.
You'll want a birthday card then, Pete.
I wish it were that simple. No, you see, let me think. My wife, she's my second wife. You see, the first drowned in a mixed salad in 1978. My second wife is a younger lady.
Oh, like myself.
Like yourself, very like yourself. Slightly heavier beard line, though.
Oh, lovely.
I've got a photo, but...
oh, lovely, wonderful.
It's a bit of a Bolton Wanderers reserve team playing away at Blackburn, so if it's of no use to you. Anyway, my second wife, she doesn't like younger ladies around, you see. They remind her that she's getting on herself, and next Friday, when it's my daughter Amanda's 21st...
Oh, that'll be her stepdaughter.
My daughter by my first wife, yes. She'll be jealous, you see.
It's never easy being a stepdaughter.
Or a stepmother, you see. My stepdaughter'll be all young on her 21st, and she'll have one of her jealous spasms, you see.
Oh, they can be nasty can spasms.
That's right, love. So I'd like to have a get well card good and ready.
Well, there's one here. It's got a message. Sorry about the varicose veins. Get well soon.
Well, it's grand, that. It's lovely, but I'm not sure it's appropriate. Have they got specific messages?
Well, they all do these days. It's the acid rain, I think. Hold up, Chuckerpet. This is more like, oh, sorry to hear your teeth fell out in Arnell Centre. All my love, Thomas.
My, that is specific, isn't it?
Yes, it is specific, doll. That's the charm.
I see, I do see. Still not quite right, though, is that?
All right. Oh, how about a nice printed poem? I'm right sorry to learn you're succumbed to another nasty hernia. You mustn't lift what you cannot carry. All the best, your grandson, Harry.
I'll take that one on the off chance.
What off chance, Doc?
Well, on the off chance I change my name from Fred to Harry and my grandmother comes back to life and has a nasty hernia. You never know, you never know. Yes.
It's as well to make sure, but I'm sure we've got something that meets your particular case, Petty Lava. Now, what's this? Where are your youthful years? Your stepdaughter has 'em. That's why you had such a dreadful spasm. Hope you recovered quick. Your loving husband, Frederick. That's what you're after.
Oh, what a pity, what a pity. I'm Alfred, you see, not Frederick.
Oh, no, that's a shame.
Never mind, I best forget it.
Well, you'd best take one of these from me, then.
Hello, what's this? Poor old Alfred, life is hard. You tried to buy a get well card. There wasn't one to meet your case. Ever so sorry. Much love, Trace.
That's me.
Well, bless you, Chuck.
Least I could do, don't Pet.
Come in.
Come in, Father. Mother said you wanted to see me.
Yes, Timothy, a word. I want to... Oh, damn this drawer, I just can't open it. Would you mind, I wonder, Timothy? Yes! Yes, I knew it! I tried to go on fighting it, but I could not. It is true, every word of it.
Father?
Timothy, it is time you knew who you were.
Oh, I know who I am, Father.
No, child, you do not.
I'm Timothy Forrest.
No, I wish it were true, but no. Sit, Timothy. 24 years ago, a doctor told your mother and me that it was impossible that we would ever have children.
Oh, why not?
I can't remember the precise reason. It was something to do with penises, I think. We decided to adopt a child.
I see. And you chose me?
After a great deal of shopping around, yes. From a new edge-of-town orphanage that had just opened in Royston.
Did they tell you who my real parents were?
They told us that you were an orphan, that your real parents had died in a walking accident shortly after your birth. But that was a lie, as we subsequently had cause to understand.
They're still alive?
Let me tell you this in my own time, in my own way, and in my own clothes, Timothy.
I'm sorry, Father.
On your 7th birthday, a man called round to this house. His name is Furlough Roth. He took out a silver, multi-bladed knife and placed it in this drawer, the one that you have just opened. He closed the drawer and said that only the chosen one could open it. You, Timothy, are that chosen one.
I am?
And this is Burwell the Avenger, the weapon of the Chosen One. Tomorrow is your 25th birthday, and you must leave to go in search of Punak the Destroyer, the Dark One, the Beast.
God.
When the fourth moon of Trolloc rises above the cylinder of Ilas, then Punak will strike. His kingdom will be numberless, and darkness will blight the land. All men shall be slaves, and the time of weeping will begin. So it is written in the runes of Olamangoth, and so it must be. Only the Chosen One can stop him, and only Burwell the Avenger can pierce the armor of the Beast.
I knew it. It sounds funny, Father, but in my heart I knew that there was something. I realize now I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Yes, it must be so.
Where do I find this beast, this Punak the Destroyer?
Punak lives in Saffron Walden.
Saffron Walden?
Yes, you must go there. Surprise is the key. If he knew you were after him, he would set the minions of Thrik upon you. Become a part of the community. Get a job in a canning factory. Bide your time.
Yes. How will I know this beast?
Only Tis, the wise one, can tell you.
Tis!
In 6 months' time, when you have been accepted by the Saffron Walden community, fellow Roth will come to you and tell you how you might find Tis and begin the battle to free us of Punak.
Yes, it shall be done.
Now take Burwell the Avenger and go upstairs and wash your face for lunch.
Right.
Well, I think he swallowed it. We've got to get that lazy sod out of the house and earning his living.
Help you?
Did you write this?
Jane Eyre. No, that was Charlotte Bronte, as a matter of fact.
Right, well, I'd like to see her then, please.
Oh, I'm afraid she's no longer with us.
Oh, indeed. I can hardly say I'm surprised. Where can I get a touch of her?
No, I mean no longer with us in the sense of dead.
Dead?
Quite dead.
When did she die exactly?
Let's see. 1855, if I believe I'm right in saying.
Let me see, 1855. That's 5 minutes to 7, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I mean 1855 in the sense of the year 1855. Was there a problem?
Well, you have to do, I suppose, since you sold me this book. I want my money back.
Do you mind my asking why?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because this book is balls. That's why it is complete balls.
Oh, I'm afraid I really can't agree with you there.
Can't you? Well, listen to this then. I mounted the window seat, gathering up my feet. I sat cross-legged like a Turk. I mean, that's just balls.
Balls in what sense?
Balls in the sense of balls. I mean, window seat. What window seat? This is the first page. Window seat. Where is this window seat? Fax me an explanation on what Turk. I've never seen a Turk mount a window seat. Well, that's simply balls. Nothing but balls.
Well, I think you're supposed to imagine it.
Right then. How about this then? Chapter 38. Reader. I married him. Well, if that isn't balls, who is this reader they're talking about? What reader? Or are you supposed to imagine the reader as well?
No, that's you. It's addressed to you, the reader of the book.
Oh, balls! How could she know me? You just told me the stupid tart died at 5 to 7.
Well, not you specifically. I mean, whoever's reading at the time. Jane Eyre is telling you that she married Mr. Rochester.
Jane Eyre is a made-up character. She doesn't exist.
No, but she writes the story. She's the I in the story.
Make your frigging mind up. You just told me Charlotte Bronte wrote the story.
Well, she did, but...
You're clearly as confused as I am. It is just balls and you know it. Complete balls, and I want my money back. I want to read a book that doesn't go on about window seats that you've never heard of, and then has some mad bitch who's supposed to be dead calling you reader all the time.
Well, what about this, proving very popular?
What's this?
The Invalid by Myra Penworthy Fennerweave.
Any good?
Excellent.
Talbot entered the room in a feverish haste, bearing his precious cargo before him like a votive offering. Elizabeth lay back on her bed, her face pale and pinched. "Richard, is that you?" she moaned plaintively. "Oh, this is just complete balls! Balls, balls, balls!"
It's not actually. It's true, it actually happened.
Oh, double balls and bollocks! Well, my colleague, we've come to the end of another wonderful show, don't you think? Please don't talk, no one wants to hear you. Now we are going to, of course, end with a little bit of music and a little bit of sauce. Best things in life that we're able to put together in the same room legally without being stopped by the authorities. Tonight you're going to need 3 empty bottles, 2 figural mugs, a sling ring, a sacred pine cone, and strawberry margarita mix. So as I put all of the ingredients together in one special way, would you please listen to my following words that brings our story to a close? Mr. Music, will you play?